Welcome back to RWG Publishing. Today, we're diving deep into The Quantum Heist.
Oh, a heist.
Yeah, it's the brand new novel by Maxwell Stonebridge.
Oh, cool.
And it's a story that just throws you right into this world where technology and reality are all mixed up in ways you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, that sounds pretty wild. So what's the setting like for this story? I mean, where does all this crazy stuff happen?
It's really interesting how Stonebridge sets the scene.
Yeah.
It takes place in this, kind of dystopian city where technology is like everything.
Like super advanced tech?
Yeah, but it's not all shiny and perfect like you might think.
Right. It's dystopian, you said.
Yeah, there's this constant haze over these massive skyscrapers
Okay.
and like neon signs everywhere,
Okay.
but they can't hide all the grime and decay.
So it's not a utopia.
No, that's
Makes you think about, what we give up for progress.
Totally.
So in this messed up city, who do we meet? Like, who are the main players?
Okay, so we meet Ethan Reed.
Ethan Reed.
He's also known as Cypher, and he's like this amazing hacker.
Cypher the hacker. I like it.
But he's trying to disappear in this city,
Lay low.
Right. And he's got this mysterious data chip that's super important to him.
Oh, so it's like life or death important.
Definitely high stakes.
Sounds intriguing. So what does Cypher get up to in this city?
Well, he's trying to stay hidden,
Yeah.
but then Lena Wolf shows up,
Okay.
and things get really complicated.
I bet. What does Lena want?
She offers him a job he can't refuse.
The classic irresistible offer.
Exactly. And it involves this thing called the quantum key.
Quantum key. Like quantum physics, quantum...
Yep. And it's rumored to be able to, rewrite reality.
Whoa, hold on. Rewrite reality.
Yeah, that's where the quantum heist comes in.
Okay, this is getting really interesting. So what's so special about this quantum key?
Well, it's supposed to have the power to, change reality.
Like literally change how things are.
Yeah, pretty much. And you can imagine what could happen if it fell into the wrong hands.
Yeah, that's some serious power.
So no wonder Ethan gets pulled back into the game.
Back into hacking.
It's more than just hacking. To pull this heist off.
The heist. Right.
Yeah, he needs a whole team.
Of course, a heist team. What kind of specialists?
Each with their own unique skills. And some, let's be honest, interesting baggage.
Oh, I love a character with baggage.
So there's Vincent Ross.
Okay.
He's the charming master thief.
Classic.
Then you've got Mira Zhang.
Uh-huh.
She's an expert in infiltration, which makes her pretty mysterious.
Right.
And then there's Nikolai Sokolov.
Okay.
He's an ex-Russian intelligence operative, so he brings a whole other level of danger.
Wow, that's quite the crew.
Huh?
What do you think makes this team so interesting?
It's definitely how different they all are.
Okay.
I mean, they've each got their own reasons for being there,
Yeah.
and secrets.
Of course.
Plus, their past experiences all influence how they act.
That makes sense.
So you see them clash and work together, which makes it really exciting.
So the team dynamics are just as important as the heist itself.
For sure. And we can't forget the rest of the crew.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, like Kira.
Okay.
She's this amazing hacker, but she's reluctant to join at first.
Right.
And then there's Marcus, the tech expert.
Makes sense. They'd need one of those.
Yeah, he's dealing with all the crazy security systems they have to overcome.
Uh-huh.
And then there's Omar, the distraction guy.
Distraction.
She creates diversion so the rest of the team can do their thing.
Like a decoy.
Kind of, but more exciting.
I see.
We also have Leah. She's the comms expert.
Okay.
So she's like the eyes and ears for the whole team.
Got it.
And finally, there's Evelyn Hart.
Evelyn.
She works at Quantum Dynamics.
Oh, so she's an insider.
Yeah, she's crucial for getting around all the security measures.
That's a lot of people for one heist. It sounds like a real team effort.
It totally is.
And does Stonebridge do a good job of, explaining all the technical stuff?
He does a fantastic job.
Yeah.
He really gets into the details.
Yeah.
Like all the challenges of hacking and infiltration and how to manipulate quantum technology.
And it's believable.
Yeah. It feels so real
That's awesome.
and keeps you totally hooked.
You're on the edge of your seat.
Totally. Especially during the heist itself.
Oh, so tell me about the heist. What kind of crazy security do they have to deal with?
Think biometric scanners,
Oh, wow.
pressure-sensitive floors,
Seriously?
and even a self-aware AI called the Guardian.
A self-aware AI? That's intense. Did you ever imagine security could be that advanced?
It's mind-blowing.
It is. So how does the team handle all that?
Well, what's impressive is how adaptable they are.
Okay.
They face these crazy challenges
Yeah.
and have to think on their feet,
Oh, I see.
change the plan as they go.
That must be stressful.
It is, but it keeps the tension high,
Right.
and you're totally rooting for them.
Even though it's a heist?
Yeah, even though you know it's risky.
I bet that moment when they get the quantum key is pretty satisfying.
It's pure triumph.
Yeah,
Leah disables the final security measures, and they escape with the device.
Nice.
If you're already loving this world of hacking and reality manipulation and corporate espionage,
Definitely.
you can start reading The Quantum Heist right now.
Oh, cool. Where can we find it?
It's available as a Kindle edition on Amazon.
Awesome. So they got the quantum key, escaped. Sounds like a happy ending.
Oh, but Stonebridge doesn't stop there.
Oh, no. What happens?
But when you think it's over,
Yeah.
someone betrays the team
What? No way!
and forces them to go on the run.
Wow, that's a twist.
It makes you wonder who you can really trust when reality itself is on the line.
Good point. Betrayal can really shake things up. So is it just about the heist then, or is there more to it?
There's definitely more going on.
Like what?
It turns out there's a bigger conspiracy surrounding the quantum key.
A conspiracy.
Yeah, and it involves this shady organization called the Consortium.
The consortium sounds ominous. What do they want?
They want to control the quantum key.
Of course they do. Power and all that. So the team is up against more than just a corporation then.
Definitely. They're facing a force that could literally reshape reality.
That raises the stakes quite a bit. It makes you think, who are the real villains here?
Exactly. And what are they really after?
It sounds like using the quantum key might not be as straightforward as it seems.
You're right. We start to see these glimpses of, like, fractured reality.
Fractured realities.
Yeah, and the unintended consequences of messing with reality.
Okay, that's getting a bit trippy.
It is. And the characters have to deal with some serious ethical dilemmas.
Like what's right and wrong when you can change reality.
Exactly. It makes you wonder if anyone should have that kind of power.
Yeah, it makes you think. So is it just action and sci-fi then? Or does Stonebridge dig into the characters too?
Oh, he definitely explores the human side of things.
Good. I like a story with some heart.
And that's what makes The Quantum Heist more than just a thrilling heist story, you know?
It's got layers.
It really does. It explores these big questions about technology and the choices we make and our responsibility for what happens in the future.
So there's some philosophical stuff in there too.
You could say that. And for those who haven't already started reading, you really should.
You've convinced me. I'm definitely checking it out.
The Quantum Heist is available right now as a Kindle edition on Amazon. You won't be disappointed.
Awesome. I'll add it to my reading list right now. It sounds like a wild ride.
It is. And it makes you think about the power of technology and the choices we make and, you know, the responsibility we have for the future.
Really thought-provoking stuff. And if people want to find out more about the Quantum Heist, where should they go?
You can find it right now on Amazon. Just search for The Quantum Heist by Maxwell Stonebridge.
Awesome. I'm sure our listeners will be rushing to check it out. So where do we go from here in the story? What else can we expect?
Well, things are about to get really complicated for Cypher and the team. They're on the run.
Right, the betrayal.
Yeah, and they're starting to realize just how dangerous the quantum key really is.
I can't wait to hear more about it. This is getting good.
It is, and we'll dive deeper into all of that in our next episode.
I'm looking forward to it.
Stay tuned.
I'll be here. You know, it's fascinating how Stonebridge uses the heist as a metaphor for choices in life.
Choices, huh?
Yeah, like each character's got their own path, their own skills, their own reasons for being there, and they all come together for this one goal.
Right.
But as the heist goes on, they got to face their past and make decisions that really matter.
So, like, their choices affect reality itself. That's intense.
Exactly. And then there's the whole trust thing.
Trust, yeah.
Can these people, with all their secrets,
Yeah.
really depend on each other when everything's so crazy?
That's a good question.
Stonebridge keeps you guessing the whole time.
So you never know who to trust.
Nope. And that's what makes it so exciting, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
It's about being human, you know, what we want, what we're afraid of, what we do when we have all this power.
Yeah.
And Stonebridge doesn't shy away from the dark stuff either.
What do you mean?
There's violence, betrayal, loss.
Oh, wow.
It feels really real.
It's not all fun and games then.
No, it's not. But
Yeah.
that's what makes it so powerful, I think. It's not just a tech adventure.
Right.
It's about ambition, responsibility, sacrifice.
What we do for people we care about.
Exactly. And that's what makes a story really stick with you. You
So
know?
it stays with you, yeah.
The characters, what they go through, it becomes part of you.
It makes you think.
You finish reading, but you're still thinking about it.
It makes you have questions.
Exactly. And The Quantum Heist is definitely a story that will stay with you. It makes you think, it makes you feel.
It makes you want more.
Absolutely. For anyone who hasn't started reading yet,
Yeah.
the Quantum Heist Kindle edition on Amazon right now.
It's a wild ride. You won't be disappointed.
It'll challenge how you think about reality, power, the choices we make.
Heavy stuff.
It is, but it's also a great story. And you know what's really interesting?
What's that?
Stonebridge uses the heist itself as a metaphor for the choices we all make. Like, each character has their own path, their own skills,
Right.
their own motivations, you know?
Makes sense.
And this shared goal brings them all together.
The heist.
Yeah. But then, as things unfold,
Uh-huh.
they have to confront their past, make tough decisions
Yeah.
with consequences.
It's like their choices are tied to reality itself.
Exactly. And that's where trust comes in.
Trust. Yeah.
Can these characters, with all their baggage,
Yeah.
actually rely on each other?
Especially when the stakes are that high.
Right. I mean, they're dealing with something that can change reality.
Yeah, you never know who's going to turn on who.
Exactly. Keeps you on edge the whole time.
So it's not just about the action then.
No, it's about so much more. It's about what makes us human.
Our desires, our fears.
Yeah, all of that.
That happens when we have too much power.
It's deep stuff.
And Stonebridge doesn't sugarcoat things either.
You mean the violence, the betrayal?
Yeah, it gets pretty intense.
But that's what makes it feel real, you know?
It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Exactly. It's about the cost of our choices.
The responsibility we have.
And the sacrifices we make.
Yeah, for the people we care about.
It all adds up to a story that really stays with you.
You finish it, but it keeps you thinking.
You think about the characters, what they went through.
It makes you question things.
Exactly. And that's what the Quantum Heist does. It stays with you. Makes you think. Makes you feel. Leaves you wanting more. And if you haven't started reading yet, well, you're missing out.
Get on it.
The Quantum Heist, Kindle edition, Amazon. Dive into this world of tech and suspense. You won't regret it. It's a story that challenges everything you think you know about reality, power, choices we make. Really makes you think.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive.
But the story doesn't end here.
If you want to find out what happens to Cypher and his team and the fate of the quantum key, you'll have to read The Quantum Heist yourself.
Available now on Amazon.
Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into the stories that matter.